In a marriage, as long as you're not having issues, then what's the point of seeing a therapist? Before an African woman divorces, you have talked to the whole village. All right? Remember, growing up, I actually don't remember anybody getting divorced. Growing up. And women would be abused. Physically, emotionally, but you stick to it. Why does toys have to equate to romance in the bedroom? Hey everybody, it's your girl Sarah from the Mod Afro Mamas. Welcome to Sarah's Corner, and in this corner we'll be bringing all the tea about all the reality shows. Well, not all the reality shows, because I really don't care about many of them. I do care about Love and Marriage Huntsville. We're speaking on it today, the latest episode, all right? I love Put a Ring on It. I love Married to Medicine. And I love Ready to Love. Let's start with Latisha going to visit Melody. I love that. Because, these two girls really are good friends. As a mom, I can identify with having a girlfriend, all right, who has kids of the same age. Latisha's kids are kind of the same age with Melody's children. And then they're getting along. That's good. And the husbands are getting along as well. That's a good thing. And that's why I felt sad when their relationship wasn't working. But I'm glad that Melody invited Latisha to her house and them talking about their relationships and their husbands. And that was a good question that Melody asked. Latisha and Marsua should seek a therapist. You don't necessarily have to seek a therapist during the bad times. For us, sometimes, you're only gonna go to a doctor when there's issues. All right, as long as you're feeling good and you're drinking your drink, everything is good. And in a marriage, as long as you're not having issues, then what's the point of seeing a therapist? But I feel maybe it's important to see a therapist no matter what. I don't know if Marsua is gonna want to go see a therapist. Who knows? Latisha talks about, she bought some toys for the bedroom, and Marsua was not for it. All right. When it comes to that area of toys, I'm a little bit conservative on that one. Oh, I wish my co-host was here. Oh, she loves talking about those things. But anyway, I feel like I am enough. I don't have to introduce anything into the bedroom. When you got me, listen, it's a whole package. So Latisha feels like, she's not they are not connecting sexually as they used to. I don't know. I mean, Marsua feels like Marsua is getting a little bit busy, and Latisha doesn't want to lose her husband. She doesn't want her marriage to break down just because of business. And because sometimes you chase money so much that you disconnect with your wife or you disconnect with your partner, right? And Melody is telling her, I don't want you to go through the same thing I did with Mattel. Mattel is a character. Then we see Mattel meeting with mom-in-law, all right? And then the mom-in-law is breaking down. She's hard. She never thought that her grandchildren will be raised in two separate homes. And I understand that. And she asked Mattel a good question. When I gave you my daughter, I expected you to protect her. I expected you to keep your word, which you did. You felt comfortable in cheating. Oh gosh, that was powerful. That shit was powerful. I'm telling you. If a man cannot protect, if a man cannot make their wife feel secure, if a man cannot have a safe place for your wife, bye. But then I keep asking, if I have issues in my marriage, where do in-laws fit in? right? Like where I come from, if I'm having issues with in my marriage, there are elders. Before an African woman divorces, you have talked to the whole village. All right. I don't remember growing up. Actually, I don't remember anybody getting divorced growing up. And women would be abused physically, emotionally, but you stick to it. Can you imagine? That's sad. Let me just drink a little. Those are strong women. Those were strong women. I'm telling you. Anyway, so one thing I don't like about Mattel and Melody is putting everything on social media. I mean, there are things that people don't really want to know about your relationship, your marriage. There are things that you're going to have to keep to yourself. How about Kimmy and Maurice? One thing I like about Kimmy is she is clear in her communication. She doesn't sugarcoat things. She's a straight shooter. Kimmy will tell you exactly, that the way she's handled Latisha. She wants Latisha to know where she's coming from. She's clear in her communication. There's nothing blur in Kimmy's communication, which I like about, oh my gosh, then they introduced us to Tiffany. So now Tiffany is Melody's friend. They just celebrated their first anniversary. Go listen. It's just the first year. Wait until you count down to 10. Sit down. They have a blended family. Everybody's coming in with a child. Melody invites her to Destiny's brunch, her birthday brunch, right? They're just things that you just don't say. She comes, guns blazing, boom, 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 boom. Oh, this one is vamping. Oh, your husband, didn't he win? Girl, you're new into the group. And I like her. She seems to have a good husband. She has been able to blend in, the family. But my goodness, I just can't wait to see what's going to happen when all these girls meet, But anyway, going back to Latisha saying she wants to introduce romance in their bedroom, I have a problem with that. Why do you have to introduce toys? Why does toys have to equate to romance in the bedroom? I feel like, I'm enough. Why do you need anything else? Listen, I'm an African woman. I'm African as it can be. You hear me? We are not doing toys over here. Do you hear me? But anyway, I cannot wait. I seriously, I can't wait for the next episode because I want to see. I'm really interested and curious to see how, if Latisha's and Melody's friendship continues, Kimmy and vamping of her stepson, what's gonna happen? And now this Stephanie is introduced into the group. Destiny, she just filed for her divorce. She's a single mom now with a little baby. Is it a year into the marriage? And now she's filing for a divorce? I wonder how long they dated. What went wrong? Anyway, we'll wait and see in the next episode. We can't wait. But listen, you guys, don't forget to subscribe, share, like, and I will see you in the next episode. Okay?